Hi everyone, today we're going to explore the basic reporting options in Testmo. We'll look at how to export data from your repositories, runs, sessions, automations, and we'll cover both PDF and CSV exports, as well as the flexible print-friendly options that we have on Testmo. I'm going to start with our manual runs, but everything that you're going to see here can also be replicated on the repository, on sessions, and on your automated runs. Let me open a run that already has some test case results like this one, and right on top you can see the print option and the export option. The export will show you the CSV and PDF options, and we'll start with the PDF option for now. It will open a new window and you can already see a default general report for this run with a quick overview of the percentage of completed test cases and the percentage of the results, and some specific information about the run, as well as each individual test in a table format. This table can be configured on the top on the columns option. You can select which columns you want to see and which you don't. So if you want to report on a specific information that is not available, you can, for example, add a new field and it will show up on your report, as you can see here. Another way to configure this is to, instead of show tests as tables, you can show the details and the results, or only the details. Let me go to test details and results, and I want to see also the images that are in the test details and in the test results. I will keep the content as it is because I want to see everything, but you can remove any of these options. And in this case, I don't want to see the folders where the tests are located. I just want to see the test cases by themselves. As you can see, we have now the entire test case description, the expected results, and the results that were added to each of the test cases with images, because I chose to include the images, and you can see that even on the results they appear. Okay, and you can also filter your results to show specific test cases instead of all the test cases on this run. For example, if I want to only show test cases that were assigned to me, I can do that, and I will only have test cases assigned to me here. If I want to show only test cases that have failed, I can go to here and choose only to show failed test cases, and you will only see the details of test cases that have failed. Okay, so this is very much a configurable and customizable option to create your reports on your runs. This next option will be the export to CSV. In this case, in this window, you will be able to select which columns you want to export to your CSV file. And this option here is if you want to export one test per row or one result per row. If a test case has multiple results, you can export all the results if you choose this last option. Okay. The include additional details at top of the CSV file will give you some information about the test run, like you also seen on the PDF export. Let's export this one. It will download, and changing now to the CSV that we've downloaded, we can see that the first rows are the information that we've added and selected about the test run itself. And here on the 22nd row, you can see that the test cases start, okay, with all the fields that we've selected to be exported. Okay, if you want less information, you can select less fields. If you want this information, you can select all fields. This can be used on any other tool to then generate a personalized report if that's what you need. These two basic options are also available on the repository itself, on the export option, basically in the same way. On the sessions, you can also select export to a CSV and PDF for the session itself, or if you need multiple sessions, you can select multiple ones and export all of them as CSV. And you can do exactly the same to your automated runs. In this case, also printing or exporting as a CSV or PDF, and also being able to select multiple ones to be exported as a CSV. Other than that, you have another option, that is to print any page on the UI. We have an option that we call flexible printing or flexible print, and this allows you to print virtually any page on Testmo, and it will look pretty good to export and share as a report all by itself. For example, if I'm here in this milestone summary page, I can just press print and it will generate a printable version of this page, removing all the sides and top bars and making sure everything looks good and beautiful to print to a PDF or even in paper if that's what you want to do. This can be done on almost any page. I'm going to show you a couple of places where you might want to fetch more information. Directly here on the milestone page, other than the results, you also have the status, the activity and the issues tab, where you can see a resume of your runs and milestone information. You will also be able to do that on the runs themselves. So you might, for example, only need to print the activity tab just to show what has been done on the last 14 days instead of going to the specific test results and a specific run report. You can do the same thing on the general sessions page, for example. And this will give you a good overview of all your sessions and how they are coming along. You can do this for your sources if you want to report on your sources, or you can even do it directly from the runs and results for your automation runs page, where you can print a general overview of all your runs and results. So these are the basic options that you will have available on all your Testmo plans. And for those that have the business or enterprise plan, you will have the reporting center with more specific and customizable reports. I hope this video was useful to you, that you've learned how to better report in Testmo. If you have any comments, suggestions, any questions, just send us a message. It can be here on YouTube or on our support channel for a more personalized support. I hope you have a great day and happy testing.